I'm Tom Warner, and welcome to the Better People Podcast. The Better People Podcast. Build a better self. Thanks for joining us. Today, we're continuing our focus on defining who you are by building your core. This is part 3, setting a healthy routine. Remember, the overall idea behind this process is to help us determine our real selves. Finding your real self means, who are you when you strip away all distractions and comforts? Now, this one hits home with me personally, as it's something I'm still struggling with. Today, we're talking about setting a routine. We've been focusing on waking early and keeping a journal to help you plan your day. Previous week, we talked about controlling your thoughts and understanding that you're in control of yourself. Don't give control to other people. We're going to expand on this series, and for the moment, we're going to go back to the morning routine. So you're waking up, journaling, and reflecting, but now what? This next part is a bit more open to you personally. I'll provide my routine, but you can make it your own. What's your breakfast plan? Now, it probably shouldn't be I'm running to McDonald's or Starbucks. Although I do like me a good Egg McMuffin, and the egg bites are pretty darn tasty too at Starbucks. Instead, what's available to you in your kitchen? Are they options one would consider healthy? I tend to make a simple breakfast of scrambled eggs. Sometimes I'll slice a bell pepper and sauté that in and cook it in with the eggs. I may wrap it in a little piece of ham, add some cheese. That's my breakfast. The point is, it doesn't matter what you specifically choose to eat. What matters is that you've built it into your routine. To do that, you should be planning at least the night before. And really, you should be planning a few days before as you shop for food. Now, I personally recommend foods that are healthy. Oatmeal, cereal, the aforementioned eggs. Because you want it to also last you throughout the rest of the day, or at least your morning part of your day before lunch. Another question, we've talked about breakfast, but what are you wearing? Now, it sounds like the setup of a terrible joke. Honestly, are you picking your clothes in advance? Kind of goes without saying, but it should include clean shirt, underclothes, socks, and shoes. And I'll kind of wrap this up in a minute on why I'm talking about these basic things. Also, are you taking a shower? Do you have what you need ready? Are you going to exercise? Are your clothes laid out? If you're doing this as soon as you wake up, you probably should have planned the night before. Also, I'll tell you, I have. I've rolled out of bed and been like, oh goodness, I've overslept. I need to do this now. So it happens, but try not to make it a routine. Now, finally, let's discuss one very important routine you should always stick to. In fact, this could be the first thing even overriding your journaling. And it's this: make your bed. On May 17th, 2014, Admiral William H. McRaven told the graduating class of the University of Texas at Austin at their commencement, if you want to change the world, start off by making your bed. In his book titled Make Your Bed, Little Things That Can Change Your Life and Maybe the World, McRaven writes, if you make your bed every morning, you will have accomplished the first task of the day. It will give you a small sense of pride, and it will encourage you to do another task, and another, and another. By the end of the day, that one task completed will have turned into many tasks completed. Making your bed will also reinforce the fact that little things in life matter. If you can't do the little things right, you will never do the big things right. And if by chance you have a miserable day, you will come home to a bed that is made, that you made. And a made bed gives you encouragement that tomorrow will be better. If you want to change the world, start off by making your bed. Some may be thinking, well, I'm providing very common sense advice. Well, I hope it is. But as a person who has and does suffer from depression and anxiety, I've found that when I've strayed from these routines, my life slowly devolves. Oh, maybe I sleep in later, and then the next day I sleep in just a little bit more later. I forget to make my bed, forget to eat breakfast, I forget to shower, I forget to journal, reflect, and pray. Well, maybe I can get by for it for a few days, a few weeks, a few months. I'll start again tomorrow, next week. Well, eventually, you're back to living by the seat of your pants. I'm telling you this from personal experience. Don't take for granted the simple things like routines. Healthy routines aren't bad. The problem is sometimes it's also easy to build unhealthy routines. What are you doing with your time? Is it better to live on TikTok or read a book? Is it better to binge watch Netflix for 2 hours or learn a new skill? Stop focusing on things that don't matter. Here's this week's homework. Continue journaling. Remember, you are in control of how you react. Develop healthy routines from the moment you wake up to when you go to bed. And remember to join us at our new day, Tuesday mornings, for a brand new episode hosted by yours truly. Say hi by emailing hello@betterpeoplepodcast.com and let us know in which areas you'd like to improve. Thanks for listening.